Hi everyone, it's Brenda with Stampin' Up. Today I have a very quick video for you. If you saw my video the other day with my handmade cards that I made for my neighbor, thank you cards, you may want to see this video. I apologize now, I've come down with a little bit of a cold, so if I do some throat clearing or sneezing or anything, that's why. That's why I'm going to make this super quick if I can. So what I made was a cute little box for these cards to fit into, and I will show you right here. It is the cutest little thing. I saw a video on YouTube. It was another paper crafter. She's not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, but I think she has her own website. She sells paper crafting items. I believe it was maymaymadeit.com. She made something similar, and I made one, and I didn't, this is the first one I made, and it was a little too short. I didn't quite like that because the envelope stood up over the top. So I made my own dimensions, and I came up with this, so I'm going to show you very quickly how I did it. All right. So what you need is a cardstock. I used a balmy blue, 7.5 by 10 and 5/8. I know a lot of people don't like doing the eighths, but this is the way it worked for me. DSP, you're going to need two little bitty strips and a card size piece, so 4.25 by 5.5, and then little strips. One is 1 by 4 3/8, and the other, these are two little pieces. See, there's not just one, there's two pieces here. These are going to be for the sides, all right, 1 inch by 1 3/8. You're also going to need some kind of a border die or a border punch if you have one. My border die came from Hand Pen Petals bundle. Okay, so this is what you need. If you, you're also going to need a ruler and a pencil, and of course a cutter, square, all that, and ribbon. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, you can get that right now. All right, so let's get started. What I'm going to show you is, I've already got some of this done so I could make it quick. So here is an example of my score lines, all right? 7/8, 3 3/8, 4 7/8. That is on the 10 and 5/8 side. Turn it to the 7.5 and score at 1.5 and 6. Now what you're going to do is you're going to valley fold this score line, and then you're going to flip it around and do a mountain fold. So if you don't know what that means, the indentation of your score, the top, is your valley, and then the raised part is the mountains. So we're going to valley fold the 7/8. All right. Now this is just crappy paper just to show you what I'm doing. Then you flip it. Ignore all this right now because that's just done ahead of time. I'm going to do all these folds. And don't forget the middles. All right. So what's going to happen is you're going to fold this down. That's going to be your flap. And you're going to build this so that it fits together like this. All right. So what you're going to do before you do that is you have to cut these pieces. So you cut on these, so that's how you see this part that's going to be the bottom. So you know these two score lines, the second and third score line. You cut on the score line and then you wedge up a little bit, okay? You're going to do that on both sides. Then what you're going to do is you are going to measure up from this score line 2.5 inches. So if you have a grid or a ruler, 2.5 inches, and just make a little dot, and you're going to do that on both sides. Then up here is 1.5 inches, and you're going to score in the middle, which is 3/4 of an inch. Then you're going to line these 2 dots up in your paper cutter, like this is, if this was the paper cutter line, you're just going to line those up and you're just going to trim that off, okay? And so that is going to leave you with this, okay? So that's what you're going to look like. You're going to put tear and tape under this flap, like that. You're going to put tear and tape on these tabs, all right? Then you're going to run your little DSP pieces through your Big Shot or whatever you've got, all right? So that you end up with your scalloped edges, all right? And then, of course, I'm using tear and tape. You have to use something very strong so that this holds together. So let's just assemble this and we'll see how this goes. Now, the first thing I did is I did this flap. So I'm going to take this off and fold that over like that. Okay, so that's going to be your flap. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to line this up on the top like that, all right? And then I'm going to do the same thing with these little tabs. Just like that, okay? I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to take the tear and tape off of this and put that on the back, if I can get that off. Make sure that if it's directional, you've got it going the right way. You don't want to have it upside down. All right. And then we're almost done. Look at this. So you take these off. You're just going to fold this up and just make sure that these match up. Now, like I said, I tried to put this in the inside and it interfered with the envelopes going in. So that's why we're putting them on the outside, but it's not going to matter because it's going to be covered up. So you're just going to fold those up like that. All right. And then you're going to take these off. I'm going to fold that up like this and just make sure that this comes along the edge perfectly like that. And that's it for our box. And then just take, what I used was the metallic mesh ribbon. And what I did, I took about 30 inches because I wanted a lot of room for my bow. I'm not good at tying bows. And I put it in half like this, and I put it all the way around, and I came in and tied the bow in the front so that it looks like that. And then I put a glue dot in behind there to hold it in place. And that is it. It was so easy, and look how cute. I mean, I cannot wait to give this to my neighbor. She's just going to love it. Anyway, that's my video for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, please like and subscribe and share it with your friends. And keep tuning in. I plan on doing more videos next week. So have a great day. God bless. Bye-bye.